Hey son, I just want to. I'm just touching base. I've wrapped up my day. I'm heading back to the hotel and all that stuff, and I got dinner. And I want to talk quickly about recidivism with relationships. Relationships we keep going back to, man. There's a lot of reasons why we do that, and I just want to touch base on it real quick because it's going to be a challenge, dude. It's a challenge for better men than you and I, dude. It's not something that is easy for most people in general, because comfort is what we seek, dude. I'll go back to a painful situation because I don't know better. And the point of knowing better, that's the whole challenge in life, is to try to expose ourselves to better so that we now then know better. And then if we know better, we'll do better for the majority. So the reality is, son, is like we keep going back to old relationships because we know that, and the rest is all unpredictable. And we're also instant gratification freaks, so we don't want to wait. If I'm already in a relationship where there's some pleasure, I don't want to lose any pleasure. So therefore I don't want to have to wait for more pleasure. It's either that or I wait till I can start a new relationship before I end the current relationship, and that's a shitty thing to do. It's a really shitty thing to do. And then you know how it's a really shitty thing to do is because if it's done to you and you hurt over it, it's a pretty shitty thing to do. And it's easy to rationalize that when you're the one that's trying to avoid the pain of having to wait for the next round of pleasure. If the relationship isn't working, dude, move on. Cut now, cut fast, dude. That's one thing don't be a sissy, man. Work hard, right? Like shit sucks sometimes, and relationships are fucking tough. But overall, they're like the stock trade, man. You're gonna come out ahead of the game year over year. So I'm a big fan of relationships. But at the end of the day, man, we keep going back to these same relationships with these people. And I've gone back to really toxic relationships with women, purely because I know them. I know what to expect, and I don't have to worry about rejection. That's the main piece. If I didn't worry about rejection and I really understood the redirection piece, especially when I was young, man, I would have like not gone through as much pain as I did, or make some of the decisions that I did. I made too many decisions out of comfort, less out of growth. So we go back and forth between these relationships, and sometimes we can become really a really shitty person, because we're not willing to just accept the responsibility and fucking move on. What if this is the one? What if it's not the one? You can tell real quick, it's like, analyze the pain. What's the pain over? Is the pain over you being a jerk and not getting your way the whole time? Then okay, hey. Otherwise, she's caring, she's compassionate, she understands, your pains and cares for you, and those things doesn't violate your hurt spots. But if she's constantly stepping on your hurt spots, this is not a woman that actually cares about you. When it's like, it's more love when both of you understand each other's stories and you're willing to step up to the plate and protect them. You want to protect them from that pain that they don't ever have to feel anymore. That creates a lot of safety to be vulnerable in that relationship, a trusting relationship. And only in a trusting relationship can you kick ass. You can have a lot of fun and do some really amazing things in a safe and trusting relationship. And it just feels, you don't feel alone in the world, dude, because somebody actually understands your story and your pain and like loves and cares about you enough to just they don't really care about anything else other than, I don't ever want you to go through that again because I just love you so much. I don't care that you piss me off every once in a while. We pick at each other in little ways. That's fine. That's normal. We get in little arguments here and there, but that just drives passion up. Shit, we get in fights with our best friends. Why would we not get in fights with our girlfriends and wives, whatever that looks like for you at the time, man? It just doesn't make any sense. It's not a Disney movie, bro. I just said, bro. That's so weird. Anyways, I'm not gonna. This one's not gonna make it on the list. Probably. I'm gonna get my thoughts a little more articulated around this. So I'm gonna save this just because it's me talking in this state of mind and in this place. So I don't want to cut you off from this, but it probably won't make it on the YouTube thing. I want to be able to restate this in a more linear, logical way. Because I want you to understand, like, recidivism of relationship is just painful, and it's unnecessary. Cut the cord, dude. Move on. If anybody's threatening to leave a relationship, cut it now. Don't wait. Yeah, it's not worth it. If they're willing, it's just like an employee. I have the same rule with employees. Anybody who sets in their resignation, if they're willing to leave the company, they're gonna leave anyways, dude. It's just a matter of time. It's a ticking time bomb. Just cut the fucking cord and hire the next person on and get a better training schedule going. It's like, it can work out, but most of the time it doesn't, dude. So as far as relationships go, don't let that animal suffer, dude. Just shoot the thing and move on. I'm not saying shoot people. I'm saying, like, kill the relationship. Allow that woman to move on and actually find the partner that she's going to thrive with. And that will then in turn also allow you to move on and find the woman you're going to thrive with, man. That's the only part. Just find the person you're going to thrive with. Don't suffer. Do not suffer through something that is not going to work. How do I know it's not going to work? Do you guys actually care about each other? And what I mean by care, do you actually try to solve each other's problems, not nitpick at each other? It's like, if there's just a competition between me and my partner on a regular basis, then it's not really loving, it's not really caring, dude. Competition is not bad, but that doesn't make up a relationship. When my partner's mad at me, does she try to go for the jugular? Like, that's not good, man. It's not good. Do I do that to her? It's equally not good. It's not a sign of any love. Love is patient, it's enduring, it's selfless, it's sacrificing, it's martyring. Love is surrendering. If you guys don't love each other based off the definition, cut that damn thing and move on, so you guys can both humanely move on, or get your ass to work. Work as hard at home as you do it at work. I'm rambling, dude. I love you. Bye, son.